hurricane prep time. Welcome everybody to another amazing video. Okay, it's probably not that amazing, but we do have a huge hurricane. A hurricane that is 400 miles wide, barreling upon us here in the state of Florida. At the moment, it is over by Cancun, Mexico. In the next 36 hours or so, it's supposed to be coming right for us here. So that means hurricane prep. Since I don't live in a normal house like I used to back in the day, about 20 years ago, I lived over here in a town called Lake Panisofsky, and yeah, we were used to hurricanes, but I lived in a house here in the RV. Now, I've lived through quite a few in my RV life over the last 5 or 6 years, but nothing. This is a once in a forever storm. Supposedly this storm here is the largest and biggest storm and hurricane that we've ever had since the 1920s. This thing is massive, 400 miles around, and it's going to be barreling right up the coast, coming in somewhere north of us. So we're going to be getting the dirty side of the storm, which means it's time to start packing everything up that we can, putting down the awnings, and preparing for the worst. Sometimes they say, oh, you're going to get fire ants on your ankles. Now, sometimes they say, you know, oh, prepare because it's going to be hellacious. And then nothing really happens. A little bit of wind or something. There are other times where everything gets knocked down, all the trees and everything else. And it's quite possible that this could be that type of storm. And I'm going to be working all day in it. Not today, today's prep. Tomorrow and tomorrow evening, I'll be working, driving truck in the high winds and heavy rains. A truck driver's life is always living on the edge. So my goal right now is to take care of all these plants and this little person that Steph shoved in her plant there, including that awesome plant right back there, and putting everything away. Then putting up this awning, the one on the other side, and making sure the RV is safe and sound, because behind it, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be put away. Look at that. Yeah, that's all projectiles that can fly through the air and end up 5 or 6 miles away, including that ladder. Where to start? Projectiles. Get rid of everything. Projectile. There is just so much. I mean, sometimes you pack up, you unpack, and you set your yard up the way you want it, put your lights and yard decorations out, and plants, and you don't realize it, but you always end up putting way too much out. When something's coming like this, you got to make sure everything is picked up. Sometimes you don't know what to do with the stuff. So, because some of our plants are so tall, like that one that kind of looks like a purple pineapple, I had to clean stuff out of the shower, which, because we shower at the campground, we really don't use our showers much. We put our winter heater in there, stuff like that, but I'm going to take everything, put it in storage, because we have a storage unit a couple miles down the road, and then put the plants and stuff in the shower instead. I think that's the smartest thing to do. So my plan is to put all the plants that are on the table in this container and then put it up underneath the RV, because I have where my barbecue grill is. I think it'll fit under there, and this stuff should stay semi-protected from blowing all away. I mean it's probably gonna get wet, but at least it'll be easy to find after the storm, I'm guessing. See, this is what I mean. I have this nice little awning basically because I got my barbecue grill and battery, external battery in case it's needed, fully charged, gas can and stuff. So this kind of drapes over everything, makes a roof. And that should make that perfectly safe down there. This here, it's gotta go. It's gotta go inside. Oh, she never cleans the tires on her Segway. Campground transportation. It's a necessity. And the plants get these things dirty, the tablecloth things. This stuff needs to be protected. We'll put it in here. Okay, now I got this stuff. This is serious hurricane projectile. This stuff could end up over there somewhere. Can't have that happening. So one of the great things about driving an electric car is it's electric. And I have these, let me show you here, hold on a second. I have this 750 watt inverter I could use on my car, plug it into the RV, and in a case of emergency, the campground loses power and stuff like that. At least, I mean, I'm not going to do much on 750 watts, but I can run the lights. I could run a fan because it's going to get hot without air conditioning. And yeah, I could do some stuff with the car. And it will operate for hours and hours and hours. I have a 62 kilowatt hour battery. I hook this to the 12 volt, turn the power on in the car. Hopefully the battery underneath, you know, keeps the 12 volt charged the entire time. And yeah, we have electricity. Now, just if it's going to be any longer, we do have a Honda generator in storage, which I'm getting ready to go to now. Just I don't want to deal with the gas station madness that's happening. The gas stations are jam-packed. Everybody's filling up their cars with gas. Since I already went and charged the car, I have a full tank of juice. This is going to come in handy, and I don't have to worry about going and trying to get a gallon of gas for the generator, which I prefer not to have to do. In case the electricity does go out everywhere and you're not able to get gas for your car or for the generators, I can probably get some from work and not have to deal with the crowds. But at the moment, I am thinking we're going to be okay just using my Nissan Leaf and her Chevy Bolt. 2 electric cars, we should be good. Plugging into the RV. I think we're going to breeze through this. This is actually the first hurricane that we're going to deal with while owning electric cars. It should work out pretty good. It should. Off to storage I go to put the stuff inside and come back and prepare some food since I just went grocery shopping.